What's up, guys? Pokemon X, video number 76. In the last video, we defeated the final two members of the Elite Four. In this video, we're going to take on the champ. Watch. It's going to be awesome. Going to take on the champ. Be like, taking on the champ. Champ is here. Woo! Yeah. This is an interesting room. Here we are, guys. Oh my god, I can't believe it. Champion Diantha. I knew it! Yeah, that's me. Didn't recognize me. Can't believe it. I met you like 3 times. You didn't recognize me. It's because I keep changing my clothes. And I got a haircut. I thought my hair would grow back. That would have been awesome if they had a way for your hair to grow back. Oh my god! Versus Diantha, the champ. Halucha. Oh, I hate these things. I need to have one of these on my team next time I play this game. Because they're just so quick. Watch, I bet this thing outspeeds Stevie. Even though I've got 11 levels on it. Look at that. Poison Jab. Oh, of course it has Poison Jab. Oh. Oh, and of course Stevie got poisoned. I mean, why wouldn't he? Oh, but look at that. Halucha got poisoned too, so we're gonna use Psychic on this thing. Hopefully it'll be a one-hit KO, and it was, yes. He's like, oh no, I'm fainting. Haha, one down. How many Pokemon does she have? Just 4 like the others? Stevie was hurt by the poison. Gorgeist. Shoot, I forgot what that is. I'll just stick with Steve. Oh, it's that thing! Oh, she has 6 Pokemon. Wow. Okay, cool. Moonblast. I don't. Yeah, it wasn't super effective, but it got the job done. It's Trevenant's counterpart or whatever. That's kind of how I think of those two. Gorgeist and Trevenant. Next is Tyrantrum. OMG, guys, Tyrantrum. Rock/Dragon. Guess what dragons are weak to? Fairy. And guess what Moonblast is? Fairy. Stevie's still poisoned. Bam. Gotta do better than that, Diantha. Champion Diantha. God. Auroras. What? Auroras? Hey, guess what? I got sent Auroras too, but I'm not gonna send it in. Alrighty then. Let's go, Lear. You guys are like, wait, why are you sitting in a ground type against an ice type? I was gonna say psychic type. Against an ice type. Well, I'm gonna show you why. Because you remember how I was talking about Lear's awesome moveset? Brick Break! I think I used that before, but yeah, Brick Break on Lear. That's right. Yay! Goodra. Okay, guys, that's that weird little dragon type that's supposedly the pseudo-legendary of this game. Goodra. I mean, it's just weird looking. Goodra. Look at this thing. I mean, how's that thing, a pseudo-legendary? It looks like a gay Ampharos. I'm sorry, but that's what it looks like to me. Oh! I guess that's how it's a pseudo-legendary. It can take a Moonblast from a Pokemon, 10 levels higher than it. Oh, crap. Wow. That was pretty epic, I'm not gonna lie. Okay, I guess looks can be deceiving, huh? Oh my god, Stevie fainted. I knew that was gonna happen. I should have just used a full restore. I'm like, huh, how about that, Goodra? Oh, here's Littlefoot. Guess what? Littlefoot has an Ice Beam, so he can knock out Goodra. Littlefoot also has Blizzard, but, I haven't really had a, gotten to where I need to use that move yet. Littlefoot grew to level 76. Willie grew to level 75. Willie wants to learn the move Water Shuriken. No, we don't need to learn the Water Shuriken. Are you crazy? Are you crazy? Gardevoir. Oh, she has her own Stevie. Oh my goodness gracious. She's got her own Stevie. Would you look at that? Alright. Well, you know what to do here. Haha. Leer. Even if this thing does get off a Psychic, I'm pretty sure Leer can take that. Oh, but now Gardevoir has Poison Point. So watch this, guys. Watch this. Because Leer's a physical attacker. What? Oh, wow. Check that out. That's awesome. So that's what Mega Gardevoir looks like. Ah, I need to get me one of those. There's a Gardevoirite that I think you actually get it from Diantha after, after you become the champ and such. I need to figure out how I can get that because I really want that for Stevie. Mega Gardevoir is no match for a freaking Poison Jab, so hey. Oh, there you go. Oh, guess what, guys? We just became the champ. Yes! It's awesome. Just became the champ. Now you can probably see this video is like 21 minutes and 12 seconds long. Isn't that awesome? 21:12. Haha. Yeah, you know what I mean. 21:12. Oh, this thing still goes up. Oh, where are we? This is the Hall of Fame room, I bet. Save the game. Yes. I'm so glad to welcome you in. The Grand Chamber is where you enter the Kalos region's Hall of Fame. This is where Pokemon trainers will live on forever. So, guess what, guys? We just defeated Diantha. And that brings me to my question of the day. And I think I know already what all you guys are going to say. But, my question of the day for you guys is, this is the 6th, well, it is the 6th generation, but actually the 7th champion. You got, your rival Blue. You got, Lance. And then, I think Ruby and Sapphire actually had a different... Did Ruby and Sapphire have a different champion than Emerald? I know Emerald's champion was Steven. Did Ruby and Sapphire have a different champion? I don't know. I thought they did for some reason. But that person's name escapes me. Then you had Cynthia. And then you had Alder. Then you had in Black and White. Then you had Iris in Black and White too. And now I got Diantha. So it was actually 8 champions. So my question of the day for you guys is this. Oh, we're the Pokemon League champion. And there's nothing on the bottom screen. I would have had it, showing if there was. There's nothing on the bottom screen. That's awesome. Never had to use Trevenant. It's pretty cool. But here's my question of the day for you guys. Of all the champions you've battled and such, which one would give you the toughest battle? Answer in the comments. For me, and for what I think it was for a lot of people, it was Cynthia. I mean, it was freaking Cynthia. I mean, she was crazy. Here we go, a few days later. Oh, it's a parade! Oh, look who's with me. Oh, this is awesome. They're honoring us. Why, though? I was the only one who became the champ. I mean, I guess because Tierno maybe became a dance master. I don't know, but the other 3? All these people are here to celebrate your achievements. I'd like to present you with the honor of Kalos. Oh, it's for Team Flare. That's right, because me and Serena and Shauna went into that like deep underground thing, and Tierno and Trevor went and helped out the Pokemon that were there of those rocks on Route 10. Yeah, that's what it's for. It's not because I became the champ. It's because we defeated Team Flare. Oh my God, it's this guy. Battle with me. Dun dun dun! I like how all of a sudden I became the only one on the stage. God, that guy's big. He's like Hagrid. I want to know what a trainer is. I knew it, that's AZ. It's like, you know, in Gen 5 they had N, and then in Gen 6 they're like, oh, let's have A this time. Like, oh, but see, we had a person in the last generation with just a letter for his name. Oh, okay, well then we'll add a second letter. I mean, that's probably how the conversation went when they were trying to figure out what his name was going to be. Anyway, we took down his Torkoal while I was going over all that with Stevie there. Golurk is next, ground/ghost. So, Willy. We actually have options with Willy. We can either use Surf to combat his ground type or Dark Pulse to combat his ghost type. Surf does more damage, so that's what I'm going to go for. Even though Dark Pulse probably would have been sufficient, given that thing's like 15 levels lower than me. Sigilyph is next. You know, I can stick with Willy just because, you know, Sigilyph's a psychic type as well as a flying type, and you know, Dark Pulse. That should be the trick. This is interesting. Like, there's never been anything like this, as far as I know, in a Pokemon game. I mean, unless you want to, like, you know, count in and Getsis. But they kind of took the place as the champion in Pokemon Black and White. Took the place of the champion. But now it's like, oh my God, my Pokemon have already been put into the Hall of Fame. And now we're at my celebration parade, and this guy comes and it's like, I want a battle. What? Oh, check that out. Oh, check that out. Oh my God, it's his beloved Pokemon come back to see him. I think it's tiny compared to him. $3,000 years. You know, they kind of went over like how he was able to live so long, but they never went over like why he's so big. Oh, that's nice. They just like set that thing up in the middle of the road. Haha, nice. That was awesome. So yeah, real quick, I just want to go over my answer to last week's question of the day. I asked the question, which Elite Four member gave you the toughest battles? Answer in the comments. And Diego Arias says Wickstrom's Probopass and his Sturdy was very annoying in this game, but that he can remember Glacia with her 90% accuracy, sheer colds, and exploding Glalie. So, yeah. But in this question, in this video, I ask you guys, which champion gave you the most trouble? I think for me it was, like I said, Cynthia. A close second would probably actually be Lance. And like Gold, Silver, Heart Gold, Soul Silver, you know, because I mean he's got the dragon types, you know, they're dragon types. You know, that was one thing, like, you know, that was always right after you caught the Lugia or the Ho-Oh. When I would play Silver, it was Lugia, and I would always use Lugia when I was going up against him, just because, you know, Lugia was like all strong and such, and usually Lugia's was at a higher level than my other Pokemon. Usually they were only like in the upper 30s, maybe level 40, low 40s. Lugia was always at level 45, so I always used Lugia for the Elite Four. Even though that kind of went against everything that I, you know, stand for when it, you know, comes to Elite Four stuff. Well, anyway, yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and be quiet now and let the credits run. There is, if you stick around for a little bit longer, there's like a little poem that'll show up on the bottom screen. It's kind of neat, but yeah, it's kind of cool stuff. So I'm gonna be quiet, and I'll see you guys in the next video, which will be next Monday. We'll start the after games section, so I'm looking forward to that. See you guys next time. Leave a like, leave a comment, follow me on Twitter. I will be posting some pictures on Twitter this week of some pretty awesome classic cars going to the classic car auction in Houston. So, yeah, if you're into classic cars, follow me on Twitter, and yeah, you'll see some pretty awesome pictures. I'm looking forward to it. Bye.